I guess I'm with you for now. It hasn't really been useful at all.
Oh, Bulba.
It could also just be habit.
Turns on the battery assault. He came up to leech the experience, which he thought OP was farming, or to check out the Ancients.
Fortified structures can't be breached.
I could.
Q. And that should be.
Yeah, Abed blinks down.
Got him. Barely.
Yeah. Enough control.
Last player to be killed. New value. Bulba.
The game is predicting already. Yeah.
Okay, it has all of them.
Yeah.
That's
Tower is
They're
under
going for
attack.
Q. Flame break. Oh, it doesn't push him back. They need to
Radiant's
push him
bottom
back to
tower
get him in
faces
range
a
of the Fortune's
stiff
End.
wind.
Dyer's
Should just
top
do so,
tower
and
is
IG have had all the free
about
time.
to be
Because the heavy rotations of DC into the other lanes, Invictus Gaming, out of all of the team, is going to be the first one to claim a tier 1 tower, and it's on bottom lane.
I think. Maybe not.
Surge, give him some speed, but no. The nuke damage from Dubu is just way too high, and now Clockwork Cogs have tried in XXS. No way to really go, trying to get in range of anyone to burn him. Bulba was the only one tanking it for the team, but Dubu finds a double kill now.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
So Oracle gets the money, everyone gets the level.
Have a good game.
Look at the line being drawn. So Bulba as well as Forever will smoke up. The line was drawn to now go up and then curve off to the left. They want to gank up the mid. They want to catch OP when he feels strong enough. To the hook shot from Bulba. Perfectly lined up. They got no way to get him back out of that one. The Sonic Wave's committed as well. And that is one way to shut down OP. Get the kill and now take the tower directly after.
And then what DC needs to do now is to, again, get into that triangle area. They can. But that kill is really, really good, and they're also pressuring top tower at the same time, so this is a very good pressure place.
Oh, Dubu. He's barely alive. The mana burn had to be committed there from Bobica to actually finish the job. He thought the initial hit with Vendetta and the Earth Spike would be enough. Or maybe he has. He just pinged the exact spot he's on. Burning's moving over. It depends how much he can tank the Gust from Mason, can push back Nyx Assassin, and commit the Storm from Q. But now the save is there from Dubu. Lasso forward. Spike Captain's caused a little bit more trouble for Forever, but here comes Abed, bringing in the magical burst damage that he wanted. Disruptor and Nyx will fall. Burning nice retreated out very, very quickly.
That was a really good bait for DC. I think they might have realized exactly what you said, that the marksmanship aura was lost. Then Bulba was just like, hey, go on me, go on me. I totally don't have an Oracle and 4 heroes behind me. And then, oh, he did. It's only 2 support kills for DC, so not what they were hoping for, probably.
But they get the tower directly up.
They will get the tower. At the same time, though, Burning is putting pressure on mid. I don't know if it's some chip damage at least.
You're getting the same on bottom. XXS was able to push that bottom lane into the tier 2. So
guess who's having fun in the triangle, Toby? It's OP. He's playing Alchemist.
Oh, Bulba, he's having fun right now with the Darkseer. Managed to hookshot him perfectly. He can't even surge himself away. Gets the wall down. Bobica, he gets clipped. They put down 2 sentries on the same spot once more. That one was, I think, committed to find Nyx Assassin, who's now found Bulba. Running back in. Vendetta actually starts off with a stun and then runs away. The Gust. Well, he can't get out of this one, even with the stick charges. Mason will find the kill on the Nyx Assassin. And a very optimistic gank. They have pages that track this stuff. Like when you put your tweet out, they have pages to track it.
Oh. I don't want to know, actually.
There's a big Google sheet with everyone's predictions from every event. And it gives you like a ranking of like who is actually the best predictor.
I don't think.
Odie Pixel is actually up there at the very top. He was next to Nox. Alright, smoke gank now from Invictus Gaming coming down. Already up with the Firefly. They got the lasso. Overall Burning. They need to kill him on freaking time lapse, and they're able to do so. The nuke is there. Abed also available. Back into the wall. That's a good silence to Drow Ranger. At least she had the false promise to stand her ground. Success trying to get rid of that aura by standing on top of her. Able to do it, but he's lost his entire team while he does it. Forever and Abed will survive, and they'll chase XSS into the trees with the Scream, with the Flame Break. Too much done. Triple kill for Forever and the bottom tower to boot. Digital Chaos, so difficult for Invictus Gaming just to kill. And they brought the Alchemist in the first time it was that Radiance to use in the team fight.
It looked like Burning wasn't aware that the Queen of Pain went for Orchid first. He ran in, giving him a lot of hits.
Dire structures are fortified.
And this should be the end of this wave. The next one comes in.
Yeah, they're trying to get Here's the observable blink, lasso, well, Spike Carapace actually ends up catching out for Red, but the Sonic Wave, it hits on 3. The wall as well as Storm, it only catches the Batrider, allowing Armband under protection of his BKB to do his work. However, Bulba, still with the bugs on him, has so much negative armor, he'll end up dropping in the back wall, pulling Armband and Dubu back in again. Dubu will sacrifice himself to free Armband from the shackles that was the IG fight. And Armband will be able to blink away. Already Mason is TP'd up towards the top. They're getting the hell out of there. That was not the way they thought that fight would go down.
This is why no.
He just reveals that he goes straight past the blink lasso. It does catch out Q, so disruptor will fall. Bobaka in the right place all the time.
They might have got 2 kills if they plopped down the sentry there from Dubu, but...
They're going to lose their tier 2 tower on bottom if no one comes back. And the trade-off is you're going to do some damage to the tier 3 tower in mid. Mason missing. Now 3 out of the first 4 hits he did on the illusion.
Well, IG need to do something about this. They're actually just losing their tower.
Oh, there you go. Blink back wall, and they actually force up Queen of Pain into the base. He'll be saved and allowed out, but Bulba has to sacrifice himself.
Glimpse.
Oh, they pulled him back in again. But Dubu's given him so many heals that Queen of Pain will be able to survive. But again, Dubu, how many times must he die for his team?
I actually don't think that was the worst thing in the world for DC. They lose 2 heroes, but they almost got a tier 3, and it was 2 supports. So, it's kills, but it's...
Tossing.
But it might also not be a 900 game for you. Oh!
Catch him out. Here comes Ahmed. Do you want to try and fight this? Hook shot down. Bobaka actually in the middle of it. Lasso, and they're going to clip the Alchemist. He does have a TP scroll. So if he can get down for this if he wants to, but Arbed able to isolate out Burning with the Orc, and the pop won't be enough. Burning gets his time lapse off, running back to the safety of his other teammates. Even for Rev, continuously Spine Carapace stunned up because his Firefly was working against him. They back him into a wall combination. Dubu will try and keep him alive. Just nuke up as much as you possibly can. Allow him to blink away to safety. You'll get hit by the concoction underneath the tower. He's still alive for the moment. The Flame Break will give him the space, but the Radiance Burn, he will survive under his tier 3 tower. Back with the rest of the fight. IG all over the Drow Ranger. Mason will fall down. Dubu again has to give his life, unwillingly this time around. He actually hoped to survive. And Invictus Gaming very quick on the rotations. They want to catch out Arbed on the top. As thanks to this observer what they have planned.
This is dangerous to do against Darkseer. This is a really dangerous fight.
They're wrapping around. IG have come all the way around the back. Bobaka gets the double stun and the 1 o'clock. Corvains will make it a triple, combining up with the Weaves. You've got Bulba, who has to be saved by Dubu, not the core. Arbed, BKB won't help him at all. He'll go down. Mason has the high ground position, but now Burning right on his tail. They can glimpse back down the Batrider, but Mason, he cannot afford to die. But no, you've actually got Exorcist as well as Burning all over him. They need to kill him off, and they will be able to do so. Mason, that last attack will do it. 3 heroes lost for Digital Chaos. Dubu will be able to TP out. But the fight that Dubu survives is the worst one of all for Digital Chaos. Now they lose Roshan as well.
Aegis and Cheese for
off. Maybe they catch IG unawares. And okay, now they are starting to separate. Burning's a little bit further away. They put the Observer Ward down. They see the Alchemist. Burning quickly comes back over. They try and break him with a Silver Edge on the Alchemist, but then the back into the wall from Darkseer, catching out 3. Yalasso is being committed onto Bobaka, dragging him further away, but it's not really helping out. They've already lost the Oracle. The fire's up into 2 different pieces. No Pink can just go solo against the Clockwork, while Mason, he will go down the mid. They've lost too many with no buybacks. It seemed like a last roll of the dice for DC. And well, it came up Snake Eyes.
They're going to get to be here as well.
Yeah, she's gone.
He does buyback, but this is definitely one late rank. I think it could be 2 here for IG. They didn't even lose their Aegis.
They lost Burning in every area. And Digital Chaos whenever they go out looking for them. And you just rotate it now. They come in for the fight. The back, the wall, the double stun. Batrider being caught, as well as Drow Ranger. They have to push him up with a glimpse. He'll pull him back in again. And Mason, well, he's got money for buyback. Bulba, he won't be so lucky. Also falling. Dubu, caught alone outside the base. No friends for him. And this is Invictus Gaming now focusing onto the bottom lane of Brax. And the Drow Ranger, who does have buyback, still not expending it. And they understand. This game is done. This game is over. And Cinderin...
No! Oh, wow.
You are shot.
Oh, okay. Okay. 961 to lead.
This is me! Like, if I haven't blown my own ears out by now.